Today we are going to be watching some Attack on Titan TikToks like this video over here. That friend who said he would never watch anime, and then they're going to sit him down and watch Attack on Titan, eh?
No, I don't want to watch it.
Just trust us, okay? You won't regret it.
You know, I don't know if that happens with any other show, but Attack on Titan, there's nothing like it, man. Oh, what's going to happen when he finishes it? Come on. Yep. we're gonna mute that for copyright purposes, but yeah, this is exactly it. He's gonna experience the greatest time of his entire life. We're gonna skip through it over there. And he's happy with life. He's satisfied with everything over there. That's the experience, man. But these are the types of TikToks we're going to be reacting to today. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you were to hear, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. Someone said, honestly, wouldn't recommend AOT for a first anime because after that, you won't find anything as good. Yeah, thank God I didn't start with Attack on Titan, but you won't be able to compare the show.
I didn't realize how bad the review bombing for Attack on Titan was until I seen it myself.
Why did it get review bombed? Don't tell me it's like just people who like One Piece and are just trying to freak out about some other show being better.
Attack on Titan ratings right now in July 2025. Very good, yeah. You see a lot of 9s, you see a lot of 8s. These are unbelievable ratings.
It should be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Oh my God. These were the ratings before the review bombing
there
in
you
February 2022.
Why did they review bomb? The comment says One Piece fans are so jealous. Really? One Piece fans when anime ends in less than 2,000 episodes. I will never understand why people just have to like clown on another show. It makes you look dumb. Like, just enjoy both shows. Who cares?
Look how many 10 plus rated episodes there are. I'm counting 1, 2, 3 10 plus rated episodes.
Dude, could you imagine getting so angry that people like a different show than you, that you go and actually review bomb something? Could you imagine living life like that?
Flip! Nah, this is actually the most tapped season I've seen in my life. Season 4 only had one 8 plus rated episode, and so does Season 3. Oh, no one can tell me this isn't the greatest TV show of all time.
It absolutely is. Someone said the ending ruined it. Of course, the ending couldn't have been any better. I love the ending, man. How is the score still so high even after a review bomb? I know. It's ridiculous. I can't imagine review bombing something like that.
Since I have the
POV, realizing Eren was so desperate to Hanji because he knows what will happen to her. I know. That was one of the things that was crazy to look back on. Where was it? Tell me what it is!
Something I don't, then let's hear it! If you've got something up your sleeve, then tell me what it is!
I know. I rarely rewatch TV shows. Attack on Titan was one that I rewatched because of like the different experience that you can have upon rewatch is crazy, and this is one. You don't look at Eren as like an angry villain. I don't know if you really looked at him as a villain, but you get my point. You didn't really know what was Eren was up to. You didn't know he was hurting. You didn't know he was desperate. You didn't know that he saw Hanji burning to death, you know? I thought he was threatening Hanji, but it's insane how he was pleading for her to come up with a plan to save her. I know. There is nothing like this show ever in all of fiction. Bro, Eren was deadass about to transform right there, and his Titan scars formed in the lightning. I don't think he cut himself beforehand. Oh, yeah. That didn't really seem like it, eh? Unbelievable. Yeah, he was genuinely asking. Crazy.
Attack on Titan is hands down one of the best anime ever. But even if you're not an AOT glazer, you have to admit, the way the characters are drawn is insanely realistic. If you look at most anime, you'll notice that the character designs are super exaggerated.
I can't really tell exactly what it is about the Attack on Titan artwork, but I really like it. There's a couple things, like, I really also like Chainsaw Man's artwork, but I can't really distinguish the difference. Like what makes it different? Oh, never mind. I guess he's getting into it.
Perfect symmetry. It looks cool, but it's nowhere close to how real people look. Now compare that to AOT. Isayama didn't just copy the typical anime style. He gave every character unique real-world features. Take Annie's nose, for example. It's a little curved, known as a Greek nose, and a lot of real people have that. Instead of giving her some perfectly straight, generic anime.
Oh, maybe that's it. And it's that thing that they do with the lines in the eyes, you know? I don't know if I'm sure they'll show it.
He made her look realistic.
Of course she doesn't have it. That's a good way to look at it, man.
Honestly, that's part of why she's so gorgeous. Same with Hanji and Erwin. They don't have that triangle, straight noses either. Their faces have strong European features that you would actually see on real people. It's that attention to tiny, imperfect details that makes Attack on Titan feel so much more grounded.
Yeah, I feel like it's just better to look at. You know, I feel like a lot of the anime shows could look the same for that reason. Why not just make them look a little bit more realistic like this?
Why these characters stick with you long after the show ends. I'm honestly sick of those big eyes anime girls.
Yes,
I want to
yes,
punch them
yes.
in. Attack
Wow.
on Titan.
All right. Someone said Yelena's face was especially realistic. And then Historia spawns, and what's people saying about that? I thought that she looked good too, man. And no unnecessary fan service like the rest, dude. I hate fan service, man. I hate it. So, of course, someone writes solo leveling is better. Story was mid at best. Dude, these people are definitely just looking for attention. There's no way that you can say that. My favorite way, I know I said this online before, my favorite way to rage bait people is if they say like something along the lines of Attack on Titan's mid, it's like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can't handle high IQ storytelling. You can't possibly conceptualize the top tier level of storytelling that Attack on Titan is. It's just funny. When bro says I'm on season 2 Attack on Titan, I can't wait to see Eren defeat all of the Titans and get together with Mikasa. Whew. Oh boy. Yep. We're just gonna let him live with it, I guess, eh?
If you want to watch Attack on Titan, there are many things you need to have in order to be qualified. First one and main one, you cannot be a dumbass. In order to watch
Kind of goes to what I was just saying, to be honest. Oh.
Attack on Titan, you need to have a high intellectual capacity inside of your brain. There are high IQ moments that you need to understand because it defines the whole point of the show.
I don't know if this is rage bait or not, but at the same time, it's like a little bit true.
In season 2 and 3, you need to be smart, gang, because if you aren't, you are going to fail miserably watching the show. Second one, you need to be physically and mentally engaged with the show. What I mean by this is do not go on your phone for 1 second in the entire episode you are watching. Then what happens if you miss an important key detail? Because there are a lot in Attack on Titan. Do not take a break from watching Attack on Titan because you're gonna forget and you're gonna.
I can kind of agree with that, but it's not like you need to be like this the entire time. I have to be watching the show right now, just very, very intently.
Need a recap because a lot of stuff happens in the episode, bro. When I tell y'all need some shit to watch Attack on Titan, y'all dead ass need it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm totally with that. Like that is objectively the greatest story, the greatest piece of fiction ever told, man. Someone said AOT isn't hard to comprehend. It's like not really, but it's a more complex, it might just be the most complex show of all time. That's the problem with it. What does somebody say to that? For stupid people it is, but anyone not stupid, you're right. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. When you and bro are fighting Titans and he starts glowing and start playing the song. What is this picture? What is this picture? Why? Rainer and Bluetooth? It's a joke that I'm not really understanding, but let's continue on. If you were on the brink of death and the syringe was in my hands, I'd give it to you with no hesitation, but you're not nerdy enough to understand. Well, I mean, it depends who it is. I've had this conversation before. Like, if it was somebody equally as close to me as Eren and Armin, I don't care what the orders are. I'm fighting to the death to give it to you. It's just like we were talking about, if you're watching Demon Slayer, spoilers for Demon Slayer with what I'm about to say over here. The conversation, and we talked about this in the review for Demon Slayer that we did. Check it out on the channel if you're interested. Same with Attack on Titan. We do movies and show reviews, anime show reviews all the time. Check it out. When there was this big thing, this big deal made out of Tanjiro either saving the 3 people or saving his sister. I'm saving my sister. Why is this even a discussion to be had? The entire country could be dying. I am saving my sister. That's not wrong. It sucks, obviously, right? But it's unbelievable. Like if I was in this situation, I had the syringe and my best friend is there, or whoever, like anybody else wants to save, I am fighting to the death to save my friend. I don't care who would be better for the world. I'm saving my friend. It's ridiculous, man. Hot take, they should have saved Erwin. No. Armin was the right thing to do. I can't believe he ended up giving up in that. Wow. You know, I love. It seems like this is a pretty good fandom, to be honest with you. Wait, someone pointed, dude. I can unfortunately relate to the beach one now, because every time you ever go to a beach after watching this show, you just want to end up pointing. Everybody's saying, "Did I cook?" That scene didn't make much sense to me because I knew damn well the boulder's not stopping Bertolt from kicking the wall again. That's true, but it was about all of the other Titans, right? If you guys want to talk a little bit more about Attack on Titan, why don't you check out my character ranking for Attack on Titan, where I ranked all the characters in a tier list. I'd love to have you over there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.